everyone, it's me. I'm back again. I just wanted to maybe give you a glimpse of what's happening. Recently, my friend was talking to me and he was just kind of describing her, saying, that she was having some problems in her family and, just kind of maybe like for 2 minutes or something describing to me about her. But in my mind, what came up was the month of June, June. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I asked my friend, when is her birthday? And in my mind, I know there was June. He goes, oh, I don't really know. I said, is her birthday in June? He goes, yeah, come to think it, her birthday is in June. And I was like, oh. And so it's like, where did the June come in? And then I asked, and then later on, I just kind of left it at that. My friend was kind of blown away about like, where did you, out of all the months, where did you come up with June? But it just popped into my mind. And so I asked my friend about it. I was like, Veronica, she's been on this channel before, and I've asked her. I said, well, where did this just pop into my mind? And she says, well, I'm tapping into different dimensions and different realms, and that's kind of information is coming through me. And I was like, okay, that's never happened to me before. That is really weird. Then later on, that same thing that popped into me saying June, I asked that again. I said, okay, June what? What? Because I didn't know what date her birthday was. I said, okay, June what? And it came back to me saying 11th. And I was like, okay. So then I asked my friend, I said, can you ask your cousin when her birthday is? Exactly her date. And he came back and told me June 10th. And I was like, oh. But then I thought that maybe her birthday is really June 11th because, she was born in India and maybe they didn't really keep good track of when her birthday was, because maybe when her mother went in for labor, it was the 10th. And actually, she was actually born at the cusp, maybe a little past midnight on the 11th. But, in India, I don't think they really keep track of all these things. And they just said, okay, 10th. And that's what I think. But I don't know. But the number that came back to me was 11th. So maybe she was really born June 11th. But or maybe I'm off. I have no idea. But I thought that whole experience was really interesting. And it kind of blew away my friend. He's like, where are you getting this information for? How do you know? And honest to God, I have no idea. It just kind of popped up in my mind. And I have heard of people saying that it just pops up in their mind. There's a thing that tells them to do something or go somewhere. I'm like, how does that work? Like, that's just you telling yourself, right? And actually, no, it's just some information that comes in, and it's not me telling myself, because how would I know that her birthday is in June? So it's some information that's come into me, right? So I thought that was like really, really weird. But anyway, things like that have started happening. There's some more things that have happened to me lately, and I'll do another video on that. But just to kind of give you a glimpse of those kinds of things that are happening to me. And I like you guys probably know, I've not been into spirituality. I've not been into esoteric things. I've not been into, this all the stuff that's happening to me. I had no idea about any of that. So, anyways, that kind of stuff is starting to happen to me. And I told my friend about it, and a few of my friends about it. And they're like, yeah, they're like really spiritual. And they're like, yeah, you know what? More and more of these things are going to start happening to you. And so, yeah. So anyways, I'm looking forward to it. It's almost like superpowers, it's like, oh my God, you can know someone's birthday without really knowing their birthday. Like, really? So anyways, I was really excited about that.